Do you think my coffee cup is big enough? Hello guys, this is Sandra here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It's lovely to have you here and I hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about my Pendos palettes, of course. And as you can see, I have 3 altogether, and my last update was at the end of May, so it's been a little while ago, a bit over a month. And I thought, you know what, I have some progress and it's time for me to update again. I did say in the beginning that I'm not sure I'm going to do monthly updates, it's more just how I see it fit, but at least I'm going to do an update every 2 months. So even though the 2 months are not up, I thought, you know what, it's time to talk about these. A bit of a disclaimer, I feel like this week's going to be quite project pen heavy. I have, apart from this video, 2 other updates coming. One of my cream, Partners in Cream project pen, and the other one is about the Once Upon a Pen project pen, which I love the concept as well. But yeah, those are coming this week as well, so you know, keep tuned for that, I guess. And I'm gonna put the playlist that includes the rest of these updates in the description box if I learn how to talk. No, that's not the description box up there, which is actually that corner, but it's the cards. But I will put in the description box both the playlist and also all the other updates separately on these palettes if you want to check them out. But now I'm gonna just, you know, keep quiet and hop into the actual updates. If we go in order, the palette I always update you on first is this one, which is the Wild Rosé in the Air eyeshadow palette. And this is looking more and more used by the second, and I'm so happy because I have 1 new pen on this palette. Well, if you look at the pictures, technically it's 2, because I re-hit pen in the cream shadow and also I hit pen on the gold eyeshadow, which actually looks like quite a big pen, but to be fair, that was a long time coming. I used it so many times and the dip got bigger and bigger. I just didn't actually manage to hit the pen, and I knew I'm quite close, and I hit it yesterday. Yes, yesterday. And I sort of have it on my eyes today as well, just a small layer. By the way, if you like my makeup, I'm gonna leave everything I use in the description box so you can check out if there's anything that you like the look of. If you look at all the other pens I had in there so far, I definitely have a bigger pen on the warm brown transition shade on the bottom corner, well, bottom to me. You can already see a bit of the like indentation in the pen, or whatever that is called, the print. And as I said, I re-hit pen in the cream shade that I already fully used up, and this is just a mixture of different like skin toned shadows. And this one I got a bit too pearly for my liking, but that's my mistake. After I use it all up again, I'm not sure I'm gonna repress anything in there unless I'm maybe going traveling. So as I explained before, I used up all that shade, and then I used different eyeshadows, even from, you know, these palettes, to just repress in there because I like to have a cream shade shadow, but I realized that while I'm at home all the time, there's not much point in that. So if I travel in the future and there's nothing in there, I might do that, but for now, once it's gone, I'm gonna keep it empty. But let me just show you a close-up as well of this palette, because I think that's when you can truly see everything properly. And to be fair, at this point there are no other dents in this palette, but also there are only 2 more shades that I have not hit pen on yet, which is super exciting. So I will try to make a bit of a bigger progress on those 2 shades, but I feel like once the autumn and winter time comes, that's when those shades will truly shine, even though I quite like a good burgundy in the summer as well, to make everything a bit more warm tone. And also this one is a lot more reddy. I don't know why it comes across so brown on camera. I mean, I guess it is kind of brown, but it's more burgundy, warm brown than what seems to come across. I really like this, and I'm quite happy with my progress. But now we're gonna move on to the other palettes because we have 2 more to talk about. The next palette is probably the oldest and most used palette in my whole collection, which is quite a big thing, and this is the Urban Decay Naked Basics. And I only see the Naked Basics 2 on their website, so I'm not even sure they still do this. Maybe they do, but I cannot see it. Now, when you look at the pictures compared to the other months, I'm not sure you're going to be seeing a whole lot of progress. Now, if you look at it compared to the intro and the, you know, let's say the first update or a second, you will see a difference. But I think if you look at it compared to the previous update, there's not going to be a whole lot of difference. Just because, as I explained before, if you've seen my updates, the brown and black called Faint and Crave I usually use in my brow, and if you look back in the description box of my other videos, usually where I talk about what's in my brow, it's usually these two, or at least just the brown. But obviously that's only the tiniest bit of product that you need, so that's not a whole lot. And to be fair, you can see that with Faint and the brown, there's nothing on the side of the pen anymore. The same with Venus, there's nothing on the side of the pen, so you know, that's quite a bit of progress. Oops. And obviously there's barely anything left of this palette, but those are shades that go quite slowly, and I have other shades to use as an eyeliner, so I don't use that too often. Probably I should, but you know, you can only do what you can do. These shades will take me quite a while to get through, and it's really annoying because there's only 3 shades in there, so maybe I should depot them after this year is finished. We'll see where we get with it, but you know, I'm trying either way. And the last eyeshadow palette I rolled in, not last update, but the update before, and I said it in my intro of this project pen as well, that because those 2 palettes are quite neutral, even though obviously there's colour in the Wet n Wild one, but they're fairly neutral. And I can get bored of eyeshadow quite easily because eyeshadow is something that I truly enjoy. It's one of my passions. It's more my vice than anything else in my collection. So, you know, I like to switch it up. And this is a super old palette as well in my collection. The Balm Nude'Tude, did I mention that? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, long story short, I rolled it in. And compared to last time, unfortunately, there are no new pens. But if you look at Sassy and Standoffish, the white and pinky shimmery shade, you will see the difference is huge. So while there's no new pen, you know, there's a huge difference. Also, when it comes to sleek, there's quite a bit of a dip in there because I scraped some off with a spoolie and mixed it with a clear mascara, and I tried to use it as a mascara. Didn't fully work out, but I was just wondering if I can make my own brown mascara at home, which I will still try with another clear mascara, but the one I used from Wet n Wild, it did not work. But that's why there's quite a big dip in sleek as well, and I have so many deep dark browns that I'm like, well, you know, this isn't a project, I might as well use it. It's the kind of deep brown I want on my lashes when I want a brown mascara. I don't know why I'm struggling. That's why there's a big dip in sleek. And the way I used Standoffish and Sassy and even Snobby is as a highlighter, and that's where I can have such a big dip in there. So today on my cheekbones, if you see that beautiful highlight, well, I like a strong highlight, I mixed Snobby and Standoffish, these 2 shades, so the yellow and the pink a lot. And that way, it's not too pink and it's not too yellow, it's a lot more neutral of a colour, and I love it. Every once in a while I mix in Sassy as well, if I still feel like it's a bit too much, and it tones it down with the whiteness, and oh my god, I love that highlight. I don't know, I do. So if you look at it from closer up, you will see there's a huge dip in there. But unfortunately, I did not manage to hit pen. I was so close, and trust me, in about 2 days time I'm gonna get there. Which is super annoying, but what can you do? I also used quite a few other shades, so this is all over my lid today as well, which is called Seductive. But the other ones at this point don't have enough progress to show. I try to make sure that each time between updates I use every single shade in both palettes at least once, which might, you know, not show progress, but you know, loads of little progresses will add up eventually, or that's my thought process either way. And hopefully one day I can use these all up, but till then I think this was not too bad of an update, especially considering how much you're home. Now, even though we are home, I wear makeup at least, I would like to say, 3 to 4 days a week, whereas when we are I want to say normal times, but you know, before the whole virus came around, I wore makeup at least 5 times a week, but usually it was more 6 or sometimes even all 7 days of the week, depending on what I'm doing. So it's still considerably less than it was before, but you know, I still wear makeup almost every single day of the week, and then I give myself a breather at the weekend. But you know, when I'm not uploading to YouTube, I'm still playing with makeup, so I don't think it's too bad of an update considering everything that's going on. So I don't know, let me know, what do you think? Or also please tell me, how do you get on with all your project pans, because I know a lot of people are in the same boat at the moment. But for now I'm gonna go, one, because I can't really talk, as it turns out lately. I swear I need to get back in between people because my social skills and my English knowledge is just like plummeting. But for now I'm gonna go. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my video and to my channel mainly. Please, it would mean so much to me. But for now I'm gonna go. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope I see you in my next video. I upload every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and I have the occasional Saturday videos as well. But again, I'm gonna go now because I said it many times. Bye bye.